Hi everyone, it's Patsy, and I am going to be doing the reading for those born under the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and Jupiter, for the time period between now and the end of June. So again, these readings are timeless, but I'm giving it a time period just for bookkeeping and, so that you know what's new and what's not. But these messages are good for you at any time that you view them, whether it be this month, next year, next week, whatever. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is getting cards from the astrology reading cards and the fortune reading cards, which is new for me this month. And then we will get cards from the Angels and Ancestors and the Romance Angel Oracle decks. And all the information about the cards will be in the description area below. So thank you, all of you, for returning. Those of you who are my subscribers, I appreciate it. And for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these messages. So the first position that we got for Capricorn, your planet that's going to be impacting and affecting the events that you'll be experiencing during this time period, is Saturn. Saturn is the part of you that accepts challenges that will bring you wisdom. Now, Saturn has been known to be a bit harsh, especially to Sagittarius and Capricorn. I think it's like going back and forth between Sagittarius and Capricorn sometime this year. So if not right now. So just be mindful that challenges is the operative word when it comes to Saturn, okay? But know that at the end of the struggle, there will be some wisdom that you will gain, lessons that you'll learn and never have to repeat, hopefully, right? But I did want to, I keep forgetting, but I want to make sure to do, I was meditating before I started the recording and shuffling in regards to Capricorn. Capricorn talks about being someone who is hardworking, right? Someone who is focused and talented. Someone who is stable and likes to create stability around them. But Capricorn can be a little ruthless, all right? Capricorn is very business-minded, all right? But Capricorn needs to learn, some of us, and I'm saying us as a collective, and not because I'm a Capricorn, but saying, accept the shortcomings of others, all right? Accept the imperfections of humanity. Everybody is not a bum. Just because they don't meet your standards, okay? Be mindful that not everyone can pull themselves up from their, by their bootstraps, because some people don't even have boots. Some people are barefooted, okay? And there was some people, their experiences growing up, they didn't even have role models of any kind. They had to get their role models from television, if they had television. We take it for granted, that everyone had all of the amenities and the conveniences that we had, even at our, during our experience. We have to remember not everybody did, It wasn't that it was better than it had been, but still, people didn't have access to certain things. um, during certain eras. And we shouldn't take it for granted that everybody, even folks in our same age group, didn't have access to the same things, the same resources that we may have had, even if we were all broke, even if we were all poor. What goes on behind closed doors, you never know, right? So be mindful of that. And don't be judgmental, Capricorn. Some people survive from day to day, and that was the only goal that made any sense at the time. And that was living, continuing to live. Survival was their only motivation. They didn't have that dream of getting up and out. They just had the dream of getting up. All right. And different people respond to their childhoods, even their childhood traumas, differently. And experiencing poverty manifests itself differently as you mature, right? The impact of poverty, all right? And even the materialism that may develop in some people from that takes different forms. Some people become workaholics or hoarders, overeaters, cheaters, because one is never enough, because you never know when one may disappear and one may run out, right? It's a poor mouse that don't got but one hole is some people's philosophy. But that may be because maybe they were evicted as a kid, or they saw their parents struggling to pay the bills, and you know, there was no vehicle to get around, and maybe they had to stay with relatives, or maybe they were in foster care for a time, or lived their entire lives in foster care. So people learn how to adapt to their circumstances so that they can survive. And some people do it better than others. Poverty mindedness can result in criminality or being a hoodlum. Some people just have a hustle, or always keep a side hustle along with a legitimate job just in case things get tight. And some people, all they know is to be a hustler. Some folks manifest poverty mindedness in greediness or being a thief. Others, people pleasing, because they don't want to take a chance in pissing somebody off and then they don't have a roof over their heads. So they accept more than they should or that someone else would because the thought of being homeless or living in a shelter or just the embarrassment of it all, of being homeless or being put out, is not something they'd like to avoid. They want to avoid abandonment. Other people, it takes a form and shape of domination or controlling behaviors. So, those were the messages, is to be easy with people. Be gentle. Don't be judgmental. All right. And understand that everybody doesn't react the same to similar circumstances. And you never know. Okay. Siblings in the same family could react differently to the same childhood. You know, it depends on the other factors around that person, their birth sign, and other factors. So that's the message that came through for someone. So let's see what the astrological cards are saying for you for this time period. Capricorn, the planet that you are going to be dealing with, of course, we just said was Saturn. The astrological sign, the zodiac sign that will be, we all have different signs in our charts, so the energy that you will be embodying is Cancer, right? Cancer talks about concern about a family and providing a safe, comfortable home. It could be talking about concern for children. It could concern a mother figure, your mother, someone else's mother, your children's mother. All right, could be your father, a family if that's what's going on. Whoever the main parent is, I would say. All right. It talks about finding a balance, trying to find an emotional balance. This talks about sensitivity and caring. So, Capricorn is looking for stability, as Cancer would like to provide stability for themselves and their loved ones, all right? Cancers are home buddies. They're very comfortable in their home environment, as Capricorns can be too, unless they're working or running a business or doing something. So, some challenge, some lessons are going to be coming to you about your stability, maybe about your ability to provide stability for yourself and your family, or it could have something to do with issues about your own childhood, your relationship with your mother, all right, and providing a safe place for yourself and the experiences that you may have had growing up where you felt abandoned or distanced from your mother figure or important females, and how that has impacted your life. So this will be a time of introspection for some of you. And the house that's going to be affected by the events will be the 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater sense of power. So this is about submitting. And believe me, Saturn will kick your butt until you submit. Okay? And this is about submitting to something greater than yourself, something outside of yourself, finding a cause that moves you to better or greater understanding of others around you, of yourself, your own circumstances. I wanted to actually get some words from the book about the 12th house, because we don't talk about the 12th house a lot, generally. This could talk about love, compassion, a spiritual transformation, or other outside forces that may put you in a weakened space. But certainly not in your most powerful position. This is the area of your life that is known for removing your will, because something much bigger and more forceful takes over. That would be Saturn. In astrology, the portion of the sky that the sun rises into as dawn breaks actually represents this area of your life. The area over the horizon that the sun occupies for the first hour or so of a new day is called the 12th house. Sunrise is not only beautiful, but also spiritually powerful. So it weakens human will. All must bow to the sun's potent rays as they spread light and power over the land. They overwhelm and immobilize our resolve. So it is that in the 12th house, you give yourself up to a higher cause. Hopefully, you're in a position to enjoy a mystical, spiritual, or healing encounter now, perhaps even an actual sunrise over an ocean. Feelings of a sublime love or an ethereal connection to the divine are possible. So, meditation would be great too. It might be wise to put off serious decisions for another time, as you may not be seeing all the facts clearly or have a clear view of reality. Compassion for others is a feature of this area of your life. And you may feel like doing volunteer work right now. It might feel right for you. Maybe it's just nice to help someone else in a selfless way, not for pay. So, this is about compassion and mystical encounters, a powerful, urgent force that takes over you. So, again, about submission, things that are outside of your control. The universe's plan for you. Maybe you have been reluctant or avoiding the little nudges that you've been getting from the universe or the lessons that have come to you. Maybe you haven't been paying attention to them. But between Saturn and the 12th house, you will be brought to submission. So, Capricorn, be careful and mindful, all right, of your movements and your attitudes, judgmentalness, being a snob, looking down your nose at people, that type of thing, or being too hard on yourself or hard on other people around you at the same time. Okay? So keep that in mind. So, from the fortune reading cards in the recent past, it was a proposal. So, this is an opportunity in business or romance. So maybe you got proposed to, maybe you have been contemplating asking someone to marry you or contemplating going into business for yourself. That falls under Saturn. So this is a challenge. This may be a challenge. And this type of opportunity is going to give you a chance to gain some wisdom, perhaps. But if this is not a proposal or engagement, this is just, like I said, business or a deeper commitment to your partner. Present, that was in the recent past. Presently, world, being open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So, a new chapter is opening while one is closing. Being open to the possibilities of change. And that falls under Cancer. Now, we know Cancer is not one for too much change, right? They like their comforts. They like things to be a certain way. All right. But with this proposal and change, maybe this is going to bring stability to them. Maybe this is about starting a family, all right, and creating a home, a place of comfort, all right. This could be about, yeah, getting married, bringing home a new baby, and the changes that will bring, expanding your family, But right now, you will be right now or during this time period in the present, you will be concerned about establishing a home, stability, um, looking at your relationships with your family, with your mother, with your child, and making things comfortable and new, even if it's challenging. And in the future position, you got lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. So this is about being protective of family, all right? Because lions are, they have a pack, they're a family, a community. So this is protectiveness and taking the lead, okay, being a leader. But this is falling under the 12th house. So maybe these changes are going to be challenging to you. And again, Cancer is not really up for too much change. They don't like too many things being meddled with at one time. They like things to remain in the way that they are used to, all right? They want their chair to be where the chair is supposed to be, and they don't like it if you move the chair. Okay, so this is going to be teaching you a lesson about going with the flow, yielding to outside forces outside of yourself. Could be other people, could just be circumstances that cause you to have to be put in an uncomfortable position of having to depend on other people. Okay, this may be a situation where you may be forced to have to allow someone else to take a leadership role, or you, assume a leadership role that you're not used to, or someone is going to maybe needing to have you take a protective role in this situation. But if you'll find it to be an overwhelming challenge. Give me 1 second. I'll be right. Put you on pause. Okay, I'm back. So, from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, got 3 cards for you. And the first card is Heart-to-Heart Conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. The next card was Attraction. And the third card is Make the Effort. So, Heart-to-Heart Conversations fell upon Saturn and Proposal. So, the challenge may be having to make a proposal or to ask someone to commit, okay, or to consider a proposal that has been offered, all right? So honestly discuss your feelings with your partner, all right? And this is a challenge that will get you some wisdom, all right? You'll learn things through this discussion, this situation, or this opportunity for a new business, for a new relationship, for a relationship that also has an aspect of business to it, a romantic relationship that also has some aspect of business to it, because again, we're talking about Capricorn, so everything has an aspect of business to it. Attraction, you attract romantic love as you enjoy this moment fully, and that falls on top of Cancer and the World. So new possibilities, being open to new adventures, to new members of a family, to a new husband or wife, to a new baby, all right? And making your home comfortable and accepting and welcoming for this new chapter for this end out with the old, in with the new. And the last card, make the effort, falls on top of the 12th house and the lion. So again, this talks about being able to charge ahead effectively, all right, and to yield to a cause or a power outside yourself. Maybe that cause is love. Maybe you're going to yield to an attraction to someone that is different, someone that's a whole different type of person than you're used to, because whole new world, right? A new world could be talking about a new type of person. So heart-to-heart conversations about this new opportunity with this new person that you've attracted to your life. It's telling you to make the effort to go with the flow and to grow and get the wisdom and the lesson in this. Okay? Making the effort to protect your family, to protect your aura, and to be bold and courageous about the change, and not to draw back from it, not to allow this change to, not to shy away from these changes, to submit to it, because it's easier and you get the lesson quicker. From the Angels and Ancestors deck, we get the Shield Maiden. So this talks about making plans and focusing. It falls on top of the heart-to-heart conversations and the proposal and Saturn. So these discussions are going to help you to focus, protect your assets, right? The things that are important to you. Maybe to refocus the importance of certain things because of having a new relationship, or having to provide for more people or different people, having more people enter into your circle, into your world. All right, but it could be, this is a challenging time. Somebody may come, maybe someone ends up coming to live with you, and you have to provide a stable home for a family member or a friend. That just came to me. So be open and be wise. Try not to be overwhelmed. Speak honestly and make the plans that you need in order to show your leadership and your, in keeping with your desire to be comfortable and stable. All right. So this may rock your world. This may make you uncomfortable because, like I said, Cancer seems to kind of remain the same. They like to keep things status quo. So having to make plans and refocus because of a new baby, a new love, change, move, having to bring someone into your home to shelter them for some reason, to show maybe someone took you in, and so now you're going to be taking somebody else in. That's for somebody. That could be what's going on. So make your plans, and She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Again, this is different. This is taking you out of your comfort zone. All right? This may be something that is totally like startling to your friends, your family, the people you work with, the people around you. You might even be surprising yourself by bringing someone into your life or allowing someone into your life, proposing to someone or starting a new business. but you're going to be open to the possibility. All right. And for some of you, you manifested this change, maybe without even realizing it. And now it's presenting itself. And yeah, because I'm seeing the moon here. So this could have been something secret that you kept inside of yourself, a secret desire for adventure or to do something outside of yourself. All right. But this is an opportunity that you have attracted. And you're being told this is going to change your world. It's going to change your life. But it's something that you may have always held as a secret desire inside of you. And it's saying that enjoy what you have attracted to you. Make plans and focus and go with the flow and enjoy it. Make the effort to enjoy it. And in the third position, okay, shapeshifter and winter. So, take care of your needs. All right, take care of your needs. Focus. All right, wolves. This is the second wolf we got here, right? We got 2 wolves and a lion. So, cats and dogs. So, maybe part of the challenge is may start some controversy, some fights. But take care of your needs, what it is that you want. All right? And as important as it is for you to take care of family, it's also important for you to look out for yourself. This could also be saying that these events may have something to do, maybe coming into winter, or may have something to do with an event that happened in the winter. Winter is just recently over, so it could be something that happened recently or something that is going to be in your future. But more than anything, it's about taking care of your own needs. All right. That may be it. Maybe the decision to make a proposal to somebody is exposing a different side of you that people weren't expecting. All right. And they may be questioning what you're doing. But you are. Oh, my goodness. This microphone. I'm so sorry. Oh. But this situation is going to cause for you to look out for yourself and put your needs ahead. So Cancer is a maternal figure, right? And wants to, again, we talked about people pleasing and that type of stuff. Well, maybe this is the lesson that you'll be getting with this challenge that Saturn is going to be bringing to you in your 12th house. That you have to take care of yourself, that you can't always be looking out for other people's needs, no matter how strange that may be for those around you. Okay? So it's not talking about abandoning your family, but it is talking about looking out for your needs also. Maybe you've been busy providing and providing comfort for your family and stability for your family and your loved ones, and no one's been doing that for you. So this could be the lesson that you are going to be taught during this time. Shapeshifter, because you got 2 in the final position. Transform and unveil your gifts. So, using your gifts and all the lessons, wisdom, okay, and your loyalty and your intuition, your third eye, your health, your healing, all your gifts. You're going to use all of those gifts, everything that you have inside of you, all of the lessons that you have learned to this time. You're going to put those towards making the effort to take charge of this situation and make the changes in the areas of your life that are indicated, and you're going to do it bravely and proudly because you attracted this moment. You found someone that you love and you want to provide for them just like you have provided for other people. And even if you get some pushback about that, you still are being told to, okay, ding, ding, you're being told to make sure that you are looking out for yourself and going with the way spirit is leading you, submitting your will to the will of the universe, knowing that secretly you have attracted this into your life. You manifested this, so now you got to expose yourself maybe to some scrutiny that you're not used to. Maybe you're not used to having any pushback or being questioned, right? Because you're the authority in the home or in your life. But let's look at the she-wolf. The she-wolf is a powerful shamic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is an alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, the pack. She's wild and unfiltered and unfettered. And she encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts that they don't like or don't understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and of the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. You are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let this wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or of your growth. The life that you want is here. So like I said, this is something that you're attracted, and maybe the person that you've attracted is a little different, right? So that may be startling to you and your family and your friends because, maybe they're a little less of a conformist than you would normally deal with. But it's a new personality, it's new energy. Doesn't, they don't have to be actually wild, but maybe to your family or to you, your friends, they may be a little extra. But so what? Need to be shaken up? You're going to get shook. Either way, something's going to shake things up for you, so you might as well let it be somebody that you've fallen in love with. Makes it a little easier, huh? So let's get some guidance from the Angel Guidance deck by Doreen Virtue and see what else. What other messages we have for Capricorn? What advice do we have as they deal with these challenges, with these changes that are going to be going on for them? But they're going to be able to handle it beautifully, right? They're going to be magnificent. Even if it is a little off-putting, a little bit of a challenge. Challenge never hurt no one. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards from for this deck. Okay, thank you. Well, first card I got is Blessing in Disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. What did I tell you? You manifested this. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. See? Submitting to the universe, but this is the blessing that you asked for. Even if it looks a little different and it's maybe not in the package that you expected it to come in, or the package is a little wilder than you thought it was going to be, it's what you asked for. So accept this blessing to open your home to someone and open your heart to someone. And when you do it, people around you will fall in line because you're the leader, right? And you're the provider. So they'll get in line just like you will. The universe will make you get in line, and you will make your universe get in line too. Next card here, Steady Progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, your feelings, and actions of love. So you're growing there, Capricorn, and you're being loving and making progress, and that's why your wish is being granted, even if you forgot that you made that wish, or if you don't want to admit that you actually wished for this wild woman or this wild man to come into your life. All right, just focus and make plans, because your work, your patience, your love, your needs have been acknowledged by the universe. So keep making the progress. And the last card, relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Like I just said, when you're comfortable in your skin, the people around you will fall in line and get comfortable too. All right? When you embrace the Creator, the universe, the divine, and make this work, or do what it is that you need to do your due diligence to make this new relationship work, this blessing in disguise. When your family and your friends see you submitting along with the happy that you will be gaining, they'll fall in line. They'll get it. They'll appreciate it. They may be happy for you. All right? You could be dealing with someone who is a fire sign, because we got Leo. We got a lion here for Leo. And we have a unicorn with Pegasus wings, but for some reason I always get Sagittarius from unicorns. I don't know why. I just do. And the angel has wings. Maybe, no, I think it's the unicorn that has those wings. But whatever. You're together, even though you're different, okay? You're different. But if you care for each other and you rely on each other, you're willing to work towards healing and balancing a relationship, it'll be fine. And it'll be teaching a lesson to your family and your friends, to your community, about submission and about acceptance and about love and about being able to open yourself up to something new, a new experience with a new person that is not like you're used to. So, Capricorn, that's your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring you this message. I hope that it resonated with you. Please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and making a comment in the comment section below. And I'll be talking to everyone real soon. Enjoy this time, okay? Enjoy this time that you've attracted this new love and this new experience to you fully. It may not be comfortable, but it'll be worth it in the end. All right? So, namaste. Peace. Love you guys.